8 cents a second. That's what a 1080p AI video clip costs right now on the Gemini API. Meanwhile, Pro subscribers are paying over $3 for the same thing. Yeah, we need to talk about AI video pricing in 2026. So Google just dropped a new video model at I.O. Everyone's calling it VO4. Google's calling it Gemini Omni Flash. We tested it against Seedance 2.0 and 9 other models. And honestly, the results surprised us. Here's the short version. Seedance 2.0 still tops the benchmarks. VO 3.1 Lite is the price king. And Omni Flash? No published API price yet. But it has 3 features nobody else can touch. Now let's clear something up. Google did not launch a model called VO4. The real name is Gemini Omni Flash, first model in the Omni family. It takes text, images, audio, and video all in one prompt. Then it reasons across them before generating anything. 3 things shipped with it that nobody else has. 1. Conversational editing. You generate a clip, then just keep chatting. Make the jacket red. Change it to dusk. Extend 3 seconds. Every other model treats each render as an isolated job. Omni Flash keeps state. 2. Personal avatars. You record yourself reading a random number sequence. The model creates a verified avatar that only your account can use. Nobody else can clone your face. That's not a gimmick. That's Google solving the deep fake problem before regulators force them to. And 3, multi-input synthesis. Upload a photo of a car, a recording of an engine, a sketch of the road. Type your prompt. Omni renders one scene that fuses all of it together. Seedance does multimodal too, but only Omni lets you keep editing the result conversationally afterward. But here's the thing. Features don't matter if you can't afford to use them. So we pulled live pricing from every major AI video model on the market. 11 models, 1 benchmark, 5 seconds of 1080p video. Let's look at the numbers. VO 3.1 Lite sits at the top. 40 cents for a 5-second 1080p clip with native audio. Hailuo 02 Pro is right behind at 45 cents. Pika and Sora Standard tie at 50 cents, but Sora's only 720p. Down the list, Seedance 2.0 Standard on Fall is $1.52. Sora 2 Pro, $2.50. And Omni Flash, not priced yet. Now here's what's wild. Google holds 3 spots on this table. Cheapest, 5th cheapest, and 10th. Light, fast, standard. All 1080p, all with native audio baked in. That's not an accident. That's a price-tiering masterclass designed to own every budget bracket. And Seedance 2.0 looks expensive here, but that's misleading. The English reseller, Fowl.ai, caps it at 720p and charges $1.52. Go direct through Valk Engine? Under 70 cents. The catch is RMB billing only. So your access path completely changes the economics. So if you only remember one number from this whole breakdown, 8 cents a second. That's VO 3.1 Lite, 1080p, native audio. A 30-second sequence costs $2.40. Less than what Sora 2 Pro charges for 5 seconds. And Lite is not some stripped-down toy. Same resolution as standard, same audio, same generation paths. The only trade-off? Complex prompts, busy crowd scenes, intricate camera moves. For everything else, B-roll, establishing shots, product cycles, lifestyle cutaways. Lite is the answer. But here's the strategic move. Lite just compressed the entire mid-tier market. Sora 2 Standard costs more, and it's 720p with no native audio. Seedance on FAL costs more, and it's also 720p. When your budget option beats the competition's standard tier, that's a problem for everyone else. Now, let's talk about where Omni Flash actually wins, because price isn't everything. There are 3 workflows where this model is just unambiguously the best tool. Period. First, conversational editing. Generate a scene, then just reply. Make the jacket red. Push the time to dusk. Extend it 3 seconds with her sitting down. That's a chat flow now. Every other model, Sora, Seedance, Kling, Runway, they all treat each render as a separate job. You start over. You pay again. Omni keeps the thread alive. Second, verified avatars. Your face, your account, cryptographic gating. Nobody else can generate clips with your likeness. This is the feature creators have been begging for since Sora leaked celebrity deepfakes, and Google shipped it with actual teeth behind the verification. But, and this is important, Seedance 2.0 still wins where it matters most. It's 4 months older than Omni Flash, and it's still on top in 3 areas. Don't migrate yet if you've built workflows on it. Benchmark leadership. Artificial analysis runs blind vote arenas. Real people picking which clip looks better without knowing which model made it. Seedance 2.0 is number 1. ELO 1269 on text to video. 1351 on image to video. Omni Flash isn't even on the board yet. And the motion quality. Objects in Seedance clips have weight. A falling knife falls at knife speed. Water moves like water. Hair moves like hair. One creator put it perfectly. Seedance is where I expected AI video to be in late 2027. Early Omni Flash clips? The consensus is clean and safe. Technically correct, but missing that physical authority. And if you're building programmatic pipelines, Seedance accepts up to 12 reference files in a single request. 9 images, 3 videos, 3 audio clips. No daily cap on the API. Omni Flash has multimodal reasoning too, but it's locked inside the subscription model until the API ships. Now here's where things get ugly. Within 24 hours of launch, the most upvoted Gemini thread on Reddit wasn't about the model. It was a complaint. I understand that compute is limited, but these new limits are insane. Over 1,000 upvotes. The math is brutal. Pro subscribers pay $19.99 a month. They get a 5-hour video window that burns out in 2 to 4 prompts. That's roughly $3.33 per clip. On the VO 3.1 Lite API, 40 cents. Same resolution, same audio. Pro subscribers are paying 8 times more, and they have a daily cap on top of it. One subscriber wrote, and this nails the frustration, "I made 4 videos and already hit the limit. The results honestly aren't any better than VO 3.1, and now my entire 5-hour usage window is gone." Google's response? Silence on the limits, plus a new $100 Ultra tier. Great. So the actionable takeaway for production work? Skip the subscription entirely. VO 3.1 Lite on the API. Seedance via KIE.ai. Pay per clip, not per month. 10 to 50 times cheaper and 0 daily caps. The subscription only makes sense if you need avatars or conversational editing specifically. But here's the thing. Cost per clip is the wrong way to think about this. The real question is which model wins which job, because the answer changes depending on what you're actually making. Budget B-roll and stock replacement? VO 3.1 Lite, 40 cents a clip, done. Cinematic hero shots where motion quality matters, Seedance 2.0. Iterative editing where you're refining a scene, Omni Flash, nothing else keeps state. 10-second social clips, Hailuo 02 Pro at 45 cents. Image to video sequences, Kling 3.0 Pro, best camera control in the game. And the big question, what will Omni Flash cost on the API? Honestly, nobody knows yet. Google said in the coming weeks. Best guess, based on how they priced VO 3.1, somewhere between 10 and 15 cents a second. Flash tier pricing. But anyone quoting specific numbers right now is guessing. Which brings us to the actual smart play. And this is what every Reddit thread gets wrong. This is not a VO4 versus Seedance 2 decision. The creators getting the best output in 2026, they're running both, plus Lite, plus Hailuo. Here's the workflow we're actually running. Storyboard and blockout shots in Omni Flash. Burn 1 Pro credit on a rough draft. Take that draft into Seedance via key.ai. Reshoot the hero moments at full cinematic quality, feeding the Omni draft as a reference. Fill the connective B-roll with Lite at 8 cents a second. Write voiceover lines with Gemini Flash. Stitch in whatever NLE you already use. For shorter social stuff, TikTok, Reels, Shorts, even simpler. Hailuo for hero clips. Lite for cutaways. Total cost per 60-second TikTok? About $2.50. That's competitive with hiring a creator and way cheaper than commissioning a stock footage assembly. One creator on X summed it up better than we could. I keep seeing people compare Omni Flash to Seedance 2.0, but it is a huge game changer if you use them hand in hand instead of 10+ generations to pick one. Right. The meta skill is knowing which tool to reach for, not picking a single winner. And one honest note, the frontier is moving at roughly one major model per month. Seedance in February, VO 3.1 in April, Sora Pro updates in March, Omni Flash yesterday. By August, this entire chart is obsolete. So build pipelines that can swap models. Stay on platforms that aggregate access. Be ready to migrate every 60 days. By the way, if you're actually building these multi-model stacks into a real production workflow, we built the Content Creator OS for exactly this. It's the complete system for managing AI content pipelines. Links in the description. So, final verdict. Seedance 2.0 for motion quality. VO 3.1 Lite for cost. Omni Flash for the editing workflow. Stack all three. Skip the Pro subscription for production. Use the API. And be ready to add whatever drops next month.